we are going to open with a small gap to the upside, and overnight inventory is trending, although we spent majority of the time in European session balancing just around the highs, and that is pretty much with what we've seen this week. Entire week, with those balancing moves at the highs that we couldn't extend higher, and basically same scenario is developing today. If we look at the overnight, you see that every day majority of the move was done in the overnight. So Monday, well, even on Friday we didn't have that, but Monday we've had this move up in the overnight. Tuesday we tried lower, but eventually overnight opened around the highs of previous day, and today is a similar scenario. So it looks like market is waiting for some more information, which side to tilt, but for now it looks like we are getting higher. We've been building more volume around this high volume node, so prices being accepted there. We don't see any aggressive sellers because we have those poor highs along the way, so it looks like we are going to make new all-time highs soon. It looks like similar to what we had here, although not that extreme. So after this move lower, we are trading higher, and we only got those 2 days of balance, and later we kind of balanced above previous highs. Now we have similar pattern here, not with gaps, but it is similar to what we've seen here and here in our recent days. So if we are going to make new all-time highs, it's going to be maybe similar to this day, when we finally break above previous highs, then balance some above. But I'm not sure if this is necessarily the case today, because we've got some multiple highs above, so those might be providing more resistance than this area, or maybe not. Maybe this is the same. Just looking at this, we had one high here, but over 5-day bracket, and here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 highs within few, well, those are within few points, but maybe if we break above this will be enough to cause some short covering rally, and we'll see. I think if this is to happen, it might be on Friday, or maybe after opex, because those moves are contained and not that volatile as previous week. So maybe after opex things can be finally free again to move. Anyway, let's think of what can today bring. I think that until we get below this area, we can buy any pullback. So either if we fail to fill the gap, or if we fill the gap, I could buy dips and trade to clean overnight highs, or if we get into yesterday's range but won't spend much time there and create excess here on this second distribution from yesterday. I need to distinguish two scenarios. When first would be to look for rejection from those areas from saddle from yesterday's value, and this would look something like this, that we trade lower but with small volume, not good tempo, and after break lower we bounce and strong move higher, stronger with positive delta and so on. However, if we get into yesterday's range and start building double prints or start building volume here, then it is another story that we should look for pullbacks to trade short, first to get to this area and then to traverse entire value range back to overnight lows, to this poor low from yesterday and to this questionable low we had here. And another short opportunity, so this would be one short opportunity. Another short opportunity would be if we fail above overnight highs, similar like yesterday afternoon. We had this excess high and couldn't get any traction above, so we rotated back to the middle. And if we get this early on, then it is opportunity to get few points at least to get back to this 2 point of control, or maybe lower, to fill the gap. Another long opportunity is if we trade, well, we can either correct inventory a bit, because here we didn't correct much of this inventory. Here is going to be even longer, so if we make an early move lower or not, then if we break above overnight highs, then retest it and hold those prices, or reject them, then enter long to get to higher prices and basically to new all-time highs. Not sure about going long from this area if we reject prices below yesterday's value, because at this point we will be traversing entire overnight range. So if it is not something more meaningful, so if we don't trade entire range from yesterday in one period, but we build some structure higher, then maybe dip lower and get rejection from those areas below, maybe then it would be good to rotate back to the middle. And if we break below yesterday's lows, then well, overnight low is going to be the first sign that we might be heading lower. So if we make a strong move to the downside and break below overnight lows, then I might see some potential shorts or from yesterday's lows, but it is like 30 or so points, so not sure if I will be catching this move right away, or better off wait for some relief rally that would be well, quite strong if we have wider ranges. So if we drop 30 points, maybe relief rally to 15, 10 points at least, and then continue lower to get those lower prices. And here is around 3940 is weekly expected range, so I think that this area should be defended before the close tomorrow. If we can break it today, I think that we will see some forces pushing us down lower, so I'm not expecting much trend day to the upside. Maybe even so, I don't think it's going to last unless we see some bigger strength with this move.